All right, we're looking at a few cumulus clouds developing in and around the FM area here with our Valley Skycam. We did have some rain showers early in the day. Those storms became severe as they crossed out into Otter Tail County. Those moved through earlier. Now we've heated things up, temperatures soaring back into the 90s for some of us. And with that, we expect the possibility for some stout thunderstorms tonight, mainly along the Red River Valley and points east and out in eastern Minnesota. Things could get a little bit more concerning with some more shear in the atmosphere there. Hail and damaging straight line winds will be the main threat. And really right now we have things going on in 3 or 4 different areas. One, north of Grand Forks, a cluster of cells. These firing up in the early afternoon hours in south central North Dakota. Now moving through southeast North Dakota, northeast South Dakota. The southernmost storms here are severe near the Aberdeen area. Then we have some activity south of the Lake of the Woods area near the Red Lakes and out toward Duluth and the Twin Cities activity as well. Our only warning right now is for northern Beltrami County. It's basically for the north shore of the North Red Lake here, and the storms are just approaching. This is a creepy crawler, very slow moving storm, only at about 10 miles per hour to the south. The good news is that the hail potential does seem to be diminishing a bit in the last few scans. The warning, however, does continue for your area, and because of its slow rate of movement, it'll still take an hour to get where the edge of Hutch's Arrow is there, near the southern shore of the North Red Lake. Off to some other storms. This is the Grafton area. Park River just seeing thunder showers. This cell weakening here. This cell pretty intense here where you see the pinks and the reds, capable of producing 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch diameter hail as it crosses over the Red River Valley just to the south of you in Drayton. Some heavy rain and some gusty winds with this. The little green you see racing out ahead of the storm is a little burp from the thunderstorm, the outflow, if you will. Now, as we take you look to the south, near the South Dakota border, just exiting Oaks, a storm that is losing intensity a little bit. See the smiley face here? That is a rush of cold air out of that storm heading into Britain right now. You may get a gust of wind from the northwest or see one of those shelf or wall clouds approaching from the west. This storm, we're watching for rotation. We're seeing some in the storm, but it's really broad, not focused. Notice how the reds and the greens are not immediately next to each other. There's a little gray right between there. So the storm slowly spinning a little bit. Where things are really active is south of the Twin Cities, where they just had a tornado warning and reports of damage to buildings and power poles. For us, it's sizzling out there. 90 degrees. These clouds overhead right now on the Skycam, the leading edge of the weather system that's moving through. So our best chance of thunderstorms in Fargo and in Grand Forks will be in the next hour or so before it moves out. 93 degrees in Grand Forks, 83 in Jamestown, so you can see the cooler air coming from the north and west, but still 86 in Devil's Lake. A lot cooler off to the east thanks to all of the clouds and all of the thunder showers moving through central and eastern Minnesota. For our area, timing things out, northwest winds drier will keep things dry in the Devil's Lake Basin. The chance of storms will be from now and until about the dinner hour here in the Southern Valley and in Lakes Country. And by 10 o'clock, most of this activity will be heading down I-94 toward the Twin Cities for another round. It will be breezy tonight. We will be cooler. We're going to lose some of that humidity by the time you wake up in the morning, with temperatures near 50 to 60 degrees in the south and winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. As we go through the midday, it looks very quiet, sunny, but cooler and less humid. Our winds 10 to 20 miles per hour, and we'll see temperatures peaking in the low 80s for many of us, in the upper 70s out to the far east. And we could see some late night storms as we go into our Thursday morning. Fargo's forecast, 57, plentiful sunshine, north winds 5 to 15, and temperatures peaking at 84 degrees above our average. A lot of low to mid 80s across eastern North Dakota and a few more 70s across parts of Minnesota. Earlier today, Sierra captured this roll cloud underneath a thunderstorm that was making its way through Alexandria. Thanks, Sierra, for sharing your photo. Here's a look at your planning forecast. Thursday, well, after a better than good day, it looks like we'll see a slight chance of some morning showers and storms Thursday. Friday, another sizzler. We stay warm, I believe, on Saturday before the cold front moves through. Andrea, look how big that cool down is as we go into Sunday. and we'll rebound from that early next week.
A better than good day. That's a,
Yes,
that's
greater
a great
than
way
good.
to
Yes.
describe it. Yeah, getting creative. Thanks, Hutch.